What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Alright, so I want to provide an update on a video I did earlier today on this channel in regards to John Amos. And the early report was that John Amos was in the ICU fighting for his life. His daughter put out a story that said that John Amos was the victim of elder abuse and financial robbery, I guess, for lack of a better term, and that in order to pay for what was lost plus his medical bills, she put up a GoFundMe of $500,000. That was the goal. Now, if you notice, I didn't put a link to that GoFundMe because something still felt a little off about this. There wasn't enough information put out there. So this wasn't like the situation with Sinbad, where there was pictures of Sinbad in the ICU. There was pictures of Sinbad in the hospital rehabilitating. There was interviews with Sinbad talking about his ordeal. So you knew this was real. I contributed $25 to Sinbad for his recovery, and I know a lot of people did. But this was so vague, I didn't feel responsible. I wouldn't have felt responsible putting it out there, knowing that this was possibly something a little weird with this. And I'm glad I did, because it comes out that it was not true. He was in the hospital, John Amos, but he wasn't a victim of elder abuse. That was a lie. He was not robbed, had not been robbed, and he wasn't as sick as made out to be. Now, apparently he had some issues with fluid. It had to be drained from his lower body, but he's feeling better. And he said he has no idea why his daughter put that story out there. And, you know, at the end of the day, man, I'm just losing faith in humanity, because people, I was looking at some of the money that people were donating. 50, 100, 500, 1,000. These are people that grew up loving this man. People that grew up loving John Amos. Like some people that grew up didn't have a father. I was looking at some of the comments. There are people that didn't have a father in their life. They looked at John Amos as a surrogate father, you know, and admired John Amos. There are people who look at John Amos as what the prototypical black father should be. Not these watered down, you know, buffoonish, amiable, you know, docile, almost beta male fathers that we've had. And I'm not knocking other actors and their portrayals of dads, but you know what I'm talking about, that we've seen since the 1980s. John Amos was a rarity in that we saw a strong black man. Him and, honestly, George Jefferson, even though George could be a little bit more buffoonish, but George was a strong black man. And you rarely saw that. And you rarely see it. You almost never see it. So for her to do that to her father, it's fucked up. Because now, and shout out to a friend of mine, we were just talking about this. Now, in the event that something really does happen to John Amos, people are going to be hesitant because they've been tricked before. So she really did her father a disservice with this. I don't want to say anything too out the way about his daughter, because it's his daughter. But a lot of people are pissed off right now because people don't have money like that. And people didn't, you know, donated money out of the kindness of their heart, man, because they literally love this guy. And you lied to them. You broke it. You broke that trust, man. Don't do that, man. You gotta realize who your father is, you know. But I'm glad to hear that he's doing a lot better, man. Tell me what you guys think.